Hello, mamas, friends, and followers. Today I will be doing a mom hack tutorial on how to do a twist out with just one product. If you want to get this look, stay tuned. Just want to forewarn you, I will be entertaining my son throughout this whole tutorial, so if you notice that I'm making faces, it's all for this guy. So I'm starting off with freshly washed hair, and I sectioned it into two. Guys, make sure your hair is detangled. This cuts your twist out time in half. So what you'll see me doing throughout this tutorial is drenching my hair in water. And this isn't just regular water. This is warm water because, ladies, I have low porosity hair. So with my low porosity hair, it's important to use warm water instead of cold water to help the cuticle open up, because this allows the moisturizing ingredients from the moisturizer I'll be using to enter the hair shaft. This will seal the moisture inside the hair. Honestly, I could have done without sectioning this side of my hair in two parts. I could have just put all of the moisturizer on that whole side of my head without moisturizing. That actually could have cut down time as well. For this twist out, I'll be using Obia Naturals Curl Moisturizer Cream. I'm using a generous amount on this section. I do want you to see how amazing it glides through my hair. It literally feels like I put a leave-in conditioner, a moisturizer, and an oil in my hair all in one. Next, I will start off with the twist out. In that one section, I'm sectioning it in two. And I'm starting off with a braid to my roots. Now, the reason why I'm doing a braid to my roots is because my roots are straight. So I actually need more texture on my roots so that it gives a more voluminous look. After a couple braids, I start to finger coil as I do my twist out. Pay attention to how I actually finger coil them to smooth out my hair as I do the twist out. If you ever question how much product you should put in your hair, it should be enough product to give the creamy residue that comes out of your hair as you do twist outs or wash and goes. Alright, so on to the next section. I want to pretty much just do a repeat of the technique, which is braiding at the roots for hair like mine. If you have thicker hair, then just go along with your normal twist out. And then of course, finger coiling as you do your twist out. So I wanted to focus on my bangs, and this is a good example to show for people with particularly big chop hair or hair that's just kind of shorter, like the length of my bangs, or people who have bangs. I just wanted to show you how you could pretty much use the same technique that I use on the rest of my longer length hair on your bangs. Braid at the roots if you want volume, and then do your coil your hair as you do your twist out. And then of course at the ends you just loop for that nice coil. I'm just going to go ahead and finish this section of my hair with this last piece. Something I do want to point out is that this section of my hair is a little bit more frizzy and it needs more smoothing, so you will see me using a Denman brush to smooth out that part of my hair so that when I take off the twist out, it looks a little bit smoother and kind of blends in with the rest of my hair texture. And again, I'm just braiding at the roots, coiling, finger coiling the shaft of my hair, and then finger coiling the very bottom. I do want to point out that one thing I love about this product is it works on all textures. So like I mentioned, that section of my hair has a little bit more texture to it. The perimeter of my hair is a little bit more coily, and the back of my hair is more smooth, kind of straight almost. After applying the product and seeing how my hair turns out, my hair actually looks like one texture. When I use other products, sometimes I have to redo some parts in the morning, and with this one I didn't have to do that. So I'm using Obia Naturals all winter 2019. So here's a really good example of what I mean about how amazing this product is. I literally just put a generous amount on that whole side of my hair, and that goes to show you how you really don't have to section it out. It glides on just as well, and it still leaves that creamy residue that I was talking about. The key to putting product or applying product to your hair, obviously A, is making sure that it's drenched in water, but also smoothing the product through your hair as you rake it. You could also use a Denman brush, but as you can see, I'm not afraid to put a generous amount of product into my hair. So I encourage you to do the same. As you can see with my curls, they seemed a lot more moisturized. They look a bit weighed down, which is a good indicator that there's enough product in there. Just for the sake of time, I'm going to go ahead and skip to the end because I'm pretty sure you guys get the technique that I use. Alright, so here is the final look. That's pretty much how they turn out. Silky smooth, braided, twisted, coiled, and especially at the end. What I actually wanted to do, just because my ends are really dry, is just use some virgin coconut oil. Honestly, just smooth it over the twist outs, just so it could just seal the deal. If you are a mom and you don't have time, or you're not a mom and you just have a really busy schedule, I don't think that the coconut oil will make or break your twist out. This is just a hack to, this tutorial is a hack to getting the best twist out while spending the least amount of time on it. So if you don't have the time, don't worry about it. If you do and you want to, go on ahead and do it, just for the sake of doing it, really. If you want to cut time even shorter, I have actually used this product in instead of doing like 8 or 6 twist outs, I just did 2 braid outs and achieved the same look. The only difference is that I did twist outs to my bangs, but this is how it looked. Alright guys, so I'm back. I actually did a pineapple to the braid outs and used a satin scarf, and I will be taking it down using virgin coconut oil. Again, entertaining my son, mom life. Take apart your twist outs very carefully. I slept on it kind of funny, so this doesn't look as amazing as I want it to look, but it still works for the hack that I need. Again, I am a stay-at-home mom and I don't have time to get dressed all the time, so the fact that I took my time to do my hair and take it out was an accomplishment for me, and it will be an accomplishment for you. So you got this. Here's a good close-up of me getting a little knot and how I take it apart. You basically just want to be careful and not pull or tug too hard. I'm kind of used to taking out my hair out of twist out, so I'm not as careful as I normally am, but when I do feel a knot, I take my time. So once you are done taking out your twist outs, This is when you start to separate your hair. And as you can see, it's the same type of technique. You want to be a bit careful. If you find a knot, please take your time so you don't ruin the twist out. The last and final step is a pick. Make sure you pick your roots, ladies. This is what gives you the volume that we are going for. You don't want dead hair, limp hair. You want your hair as big as it can possibly get. I generally like to do some fluffing, massaging to my scalp, but this is basically the final look. Yep, it works. It's easy for me, especially as a mom. I don't have time to really do my hair the way I used to. I just need something quick and easy, and this is definitely it. Thank you guys for watching my channel. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, subscribe. With love, Trish.